We return to league action at St James's Park. Newcastle United face bottom club Brighton and Hove Albion, a team that has played 4 and lost 4, but Newcastle United should not be throwing stones, you know, glass houses and all of that. Not playing so well themselves. They've won just once this season, and let's see what we can do here. Luis Martinez Cuarta will make way for Howard Bellis. Marco Verratti will make way for Kitazawa. Jude Bellingham will be on the bench today. So why? Okay, so that's why my side is looking so different. I've got 3 injuries here. Saint Maximin's out for 2 weeks. Luan's out for 4 weeks, and Gareth Bale joins them on the injury list for 3 weeks. So that's okay. That's okay. I should be able to deal with that. Andy Cole will take on will replace Harry Kane. Lucas Podolski will start ahead of Adama Traore. And I actually don't have as much depth in the squad as I thought I did. Brighton and Hove playing a 5-3-2, and a side in real trouble at the moment. They'll be hoping they don't catch Newcastle on a day where they feel like free scoring, because Brighton have scored just 4 this season. They've shipped 13, so yeah, quite likely to catch a bit of a pasting here if they're not careful. But Newcastle United, you never know what's gonna show up on the pitch. Beat Real Madrid 1 week, lose to Aston Villa the next. And a beautiful day here at St James's Park. In true Newcastle fashion, we never know what to expect from the side. They've certainly got the firepower to go out there and do some serious damage to teams. But it's consistency that's the problem. And El Diego has been getting a few dressing downs from the chairman. He's got to find the right tune here. Oh, and look at Shearer there. Oh, look at that again. Shearer just nudged off the ball. Castana will be playing as the attacking midfielder in chief for the time being, at least, in the absence of... Oh! Andy Cole, can he finish it? Yes, he can! Andy Cole, a stroke of good fortune there, and only too happy to gobble up the chance. Just talking about Castana there, the South African will be playing as the chief attacking midfielder. Andy Cole missed the initial cross, but the defender, I think, wasn't expecting him to miss it, and got his clearance straight into the goalkeeper, who was not expecting it either. Oh my goodness, there comes the ball, and Andy Cole, first to react, and gets the goal. Newcastle United 1-0 up, and you would think, okay, it's exactly what you'd expect, but my word, do they need that. And Micah Richards here doing well. Guys have gone back to Shea Given, Shearer. Here's Andy Cole. Oh my goodness. You can see Brighton and Hove going through a spell of impeccable tackling. My word, they're not missing a single tackle. And Phil Jones does well. Phil Jones, of course, who signed from Manchester United, was in fact the first signing for Diego Maradona, which is a bit of a strange one. And here comes Castona now. Oh, look at that. Castona just barged off the ball. Kieran Knight finds Andy Cole. Andy Cole, what a finish! Andy Cole doubles his tally, doubles the lead for Newcastle. My goodness, Castona did well there to hold on to the ball. Kieran Knight. Look at this from Andy Cole. Just out of the reach of the goalkeeper Rojo there. And Cole given a start today ahead of Harry Kane, who's been in decent form this season. Stop that one, and then creatively got his heel to it, got enough on it to get it past the goalkeeper. And ladies and gentlemen, Andy Cole, he's on a hat-trick here for Newcastle United. Ooh, and Neil Maupai there, getting past Phil Jones. Oh, shit, man. And, of course, as you'd expect, gets a goal for Newcastle. I mean, for Brighton there. first chance of the night, and there you go. There you go. Brighton there, a series of one-touch passing, and for whatever reason, Maupay there suddenly was on Disney on Ice stuff there. Look at that. Barged there and just stayed on his feet. Got to the ball first, and under pressure unleashes an unstoppable shot, which is, well, it's bullshit in my eyes, but what do I know? I just play the game. Here's Kieran Knight, who has done well here. Oh, finds Andy Cole. Cole gets a shot off, and Shearer is there. Can do nothing with it. Kitazawa does well to find Mascherano. Here's Kieran Knight again. He's got Bernardo for company. Oh, a nice work there from Kieran Knight. Castona just fucks it all up, bro. Sorry, man. Kitazawa does well there, but nice work there from Kieran Knight down the flank. Shearer. Shearer! Oh, Shearer scores! Alan Shearer was allowed to turn and pick his spot, and the goalkeeper, did he not see it? What an incredible finish that was from Alan Shearer. And like I said, man, you never know which Newcastle side you're going to find here. Shearer turned around and just picked his spot, and before the keeper realized what was going on, he conceded another goal. Just take a look at this. Shearer turned away from his man, turned and faced the goal, and that one was past him before he knew what was going on. Newcastle United 3-1 up.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs.
Nice work there, winning it back. Here's Micah Richards. What the hell? Micah Richards looked like a race car on skids. Castona, oh my goodness, Castona there got it onto his right foot with his first touch, and then the first touch that took out two defenders, and somehow there was a third there. Andy Cole wins that one back. Ah man, where is Castona? You were supposed to be patrolling that area, man. Shearer again. Every pass, every header is just like slightly to the left or the right. Castona again. Castona, and sorry, I made that sound better than it was. It was actually straight at the goalkeeper. Did well to fashion the chance though, but I think he's still got some way to go. But Newcastle have had a good half here. 3-1 up. 2 goals from Andy Cole and a peach of a goal from Alan Shearer. Newcastle will be breathing slightly easier here. I mean, I'm not gonna say they were in panic stations or anything, but they really haven't had the best of starts to the season, you know. And Brighton here just casually playing it around their box without a care in the world. Is it Brighton or Barcelona? Not sure. Yes, Castona now finds Kitazawa with some space to move. Kitazawa finds Shearer, shields the ball well. Shearer, Shearer there with some nifty footwork, skips 2 tackles, and McAllister again. My goodness. Good work here from Shearer. Turned his man, skipped the first, then the second, and McAllister there. And this is Alan Shearer country. Certainly within range for the Newcastle captain. Oh, I think he just underhit it here. Shit. Oh no, he didn't. Hit it perfectly. Well done. Found the gap between the defenders, and Shearer makes it 4-1 with his second of the game. Actually thought I hit that one wrong, but Shearer again. Keeper didn't even move. He was never going to get anywhere close to that. Look at this. And that's what you expect from Alan Shearer. Didn't quite get his range last season as consistently as he would have liked. I think he only scored 1 or 2 from free kicks. This season he scored 2 already. Scored 1 at Liverpool. Might be another one, I'm not sure, but the one from against Liverpool springs to mind. And now he's got one here against Brighton, and Newcastle are playing the kind of football the fans are expecting them to play this year. Mascherano finds Castona. Castona turns away from his man well here. No, cannot get away, which is a little bit of bullshit, if you ask me. Micah Richards finds Lucas Podolski now. Podolski. Oh, come on! That is impossible. Oh, beautiful tackle there by Phil Jones, and then does a typical Phil Jones pass. And Newcastle now gets it out of the back line. Kieran Knight finds Castona here. Castona finds Podolski, who cannot do anything with it. And again Brighton. Oh man, really? See, it's shit like that, man, where for no reason they just break the attacking momentum completely. Podolski for Castona again. Castona! Oh, good save. Good save, goalkeeper. Podolski's had a decent game here today. Maybe I must think about giving some guys a rest here, because we do have a Champions League game coming up. Kitazawa will make way for Jude Bellingham. Rafael Leao can replace Shearer. Why not? I might need to change my captain. Nope, it doesn't seem to. Okay, Castona makes a big difference as captain. Any other substitutes want to play the game? You know what? I don't know what the status of Gareth Bale and St. Maximin's going to be. I've got two wingers out. I'm going to bring on Adama to just give Podolski a bit of a rest. Shearer won't be too pleased about being taken off when on a hat-trick, but such is his importance to my side. I'm afraid he's just going to have to live with it. Sorry, Alan. No hat-trick for you today. But Andy Cole, you may have a chance. Again, Brighton FC, Barcelona, Brighton. Just playing it around beautifully here. There's Leao. Oh my goodness, I think Cole might have been offside anyway. And Micah Richards has had a good game, as has this young lad, Castona. Trying to find Andy Cole, but the flippin' pass just won't go. The angle was just wrong there. Andy Cole did well to stay on side. Micah Richards, he's had a really good game. Here's Rafael Leao. Finds Adama Traore. Shit. You can't seem to hold on to the ball. Again Traore finds Rafael Leao. Look at this. Unbelievable. There's like 6 guys around him straight away. That's impossible. But as it stands, Newcastle walk out 4-1 winners against bottom club Brighton, who have now lost their opening 5 games. Andy Cole acknowledging the crowd there. He played a great first half. 2 brilliant goals to ease the nerves. Alan Shearer added another 2. As we see, Andy Cole in the 7th minute here missed the header and was only too happy to pick up the scraps there, as the goalkeeper didn't react too well to the backward header from his defender there. Oh, look at that, went straight to him, man. Can't really blame the goalkeeper there. Andy Cole finished that one off. And then on the 20th minute, Andy Cole, look at this finish. Keeper had no chance with that. That's some globetrotter shit. Good cross from Kieran Knight, by the way. Stop that one there, and look at that. Brilliantly done, Andy Cole. Neil Maupay in the 23rd minute, and this again was quite ridiculous. Did some Disney on Ice shit there, and then a great shot, which Shea Given inexplicably could not save. Should have saved that, Shea. But this game here, you can see, was going to be end-to-end stuff. Andy Cole turned away from his man. got his shot off. Well blocked, but in the 34th minute, Alan Shearer got that from Podolski, turned around, was allowed to turn. You cannot give Alan Shearer that amount of time and space at the edge of your area, man. But a free kick here, nothing they could do about that. Brilliantly put away by the captain. Look at that. The goalkeeper just had no answer to it. He knew the moment it was hit that he was never going to get there. Castona did have a good shot here. Played a decent match. South African. Not sure whether he's done enough to establish himself in that position ahead of Luan just yet. He's got a couple of weeks to work on that. But so it finishes. Newcastle United, a dominant display. 8 shots, 7 on target, 4 of them goals. Brighton and Hove just took the 1 shot all game. And they scored from it, which I think is utter bullshit. But be that as it may, Newcastle United are back on winning ways elsewhere. Arsenal draw with Liverpool, so I think that's Arsenal dropping points for the first time as well. Liverpool drawing again, dropping more points. Manchester United winning away from home at Tottenham. Chelsea defeating Leicester City. Man City defeating Norwich at Carroll Road. So at least I think their 100% record is still intact. I think it's just the Manchester clubs now. Yes, indeed. Manchester United yet to concede a goal this season, and they scored 10 goals now. Man City second, also 100% record. Arsenal in third with just a draw. Liverpool's second draw of the season sees Blackburn Rovers overtake them. Wow, Blackburn, former club of Diego Maradona. Newcastle worked their way up to 7th and still some way off. Troubling the upper echelons there. Join me next time as Newcastle versus Celtic in the Champions League. Cheers, guys.